Okay, I am so thirsty. I'm gonna dig right in. I found the glass mug on the internet I can use to make a dreamsicle, but it has a straw I would not clean. I need a disposable straw. You know, like if you can throw this away because it's disposable, I need the Stanley mugs and all of the mugs on the internet that you can throw away the straw, even though it might be hard, like glass or thick plastic. I need to be able to throw it away because the straw. I've seen them sell like thin, long brushes to 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 send it down the straw, to press it into the straw and try to clean the inside of the straw. That's still not clean enough. Okay, this is my first blackberry with strawberry milk. Let me start again. This is my first Dr. Pepper blackberry soda dreamsicle with strawberry milk. Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah. Well, I like it. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. This is a note to Mitch Hello. who sent me some sheets for the bed that I have in an apartment that I did not live alone in before, because he checked the address. He knows I did not live alone and did not pay for me to live someplace else alone. Yeah, so I just don't want to say the scream explicitly yet, except he said he's not watching the videos. And it's not due to say the scream on his cell phone, although I have said it already, but I would say it this way. I don't work for you either. What do I need for the sheets he sent me? That I should send him a text message with a photograph that I received the sheets. He knows I sleep in a twin bed because I'm a kid and I grew up from being a kid. But why wasn't I living alone because I grew up from being a kid? What do you want me to do? Support some 43-year-old Asian male who is financially independent from his parents in Asia, and you want me to support him until he dies? That's not happening. Oh, you are alone in the wrong to yourself if you're not myself. I'm not going to help you with that. I had a miserable life. Yeah, but I'm not going to change who and what I am. I know what happened in my life. There's no way to explain that to you when you owe that you turn your keys into jail and prison, and then you die in prison of something that has to do with yourself. Have you seen the rest of the videos on this YouTube channel, Charles Toe? I made one called Deceased in Threats. I made a video today called I Died Out of Soup. And then there are all the videos in Leverage. I know maybe you can't see them all because there are over 1,000 on two Charles Toe YouTube channels. But I do know that I need a new cell phone pretty soon, and I'm going to die deceased in threats that I'm not going to get that cell phone given to me unless I ask for it, and I'm asking for it using another cell phone at this time. So I am going to post this video as an ask for another cell phone with somebody's YouTube access that I can continue using YouTube with somebody else's internet contract. I don't have one for myself. I don't have a YouTube channel in my name because I don't really have a name. I've been using a name, but it's not really my name. I was named by somebody who named herself Donna. She named herself Donna. She named me Becky first. Yeah, I would tell you that way. I will say it that way. The one who named me Becky, after she named me Becky, she named herself Donna. Yeah. When I went to kindergarten about, I don't know, some months later, I went to preschool and then I went to kindergarten. I went to kindergarten and there was the teacher, first teacher to myself, was Mrs. Plesko. And her name was Mrs. Plesko, like from the beginning. And then she gave me the last name Moser. Yeah, so she's already Mrs. Plesko, and I got the last name Moser after that. And then there are other people like Donna. She took the last name Moser. I call her Mom because I don't call her Donna. But she took the last name Moser, but she's named after myself, named after Mrs. Plesko, using the last name Moser. And everybody died the wrong way because we didn't die out of the last name Moser in prejudice because I needed all the money for myself. Mrs. Plesko naming me after she's Mrs. Plesko and she named everybody in the class to themselves. I don't know. Let's just say that's true. That all the kids came to kindergarten and they didn't know their names until they were called by the teacher for attendance. If that's true, then we all got named by Mrs. Plesko was named first because she's reading the attendance record. That means her name is first. I am eternal. I am deceased out of feminine genitals on the Godhead, and I'm deceased out of genitals on the Godhead, not qualified being female. That means another Godhead elsewhere that is not feminine genitals on the Godhead. It's feminine genitals on the Godhead right here. It's genitals on the Godhead elsewhere. I'm deceased out of that, precipitating myself being alive here in feminine genitals on myself. And I am eternal, but I don't have leverage to alive again. I'm saying that now because I must, because I moved the creation around myself. 45 years of continuous alive of myself working and sleeping in public. I've been sleeping in public for 45 years and I can't watch myself asleep, and I don't have leverage to do that. You're off my leverage doing that. You did something to move the creation around myself that I didn't do to myself. And it's like spent. It's like lost or spent or broken or crushed. I don't know how to say it. My feminine genitals on the Godhead are exhausted, deceased, and I cannot alive them again ever, even though I'm eternal and it's part of my order. Is there any other? There's no other part of my order that's crushed until it crushes the whole order. I don't know what can hear me in heaven, but I did say something without moving my mouth. I was sitting in front of at a table, and where there was the first plate of food to myself. Yeah, but I said something when I was sitting there, but I didn't say it with my mouth because I don't speak. Don't speak, and so what did I say? Up to myself, but not out loud to somebody was standing right in front of me. I'm telling you that she named herself Donna elsewhere, but she didn't say her name yet at that time. She's Donna Trump. That's who she is, but she didn't say her name yet. She didn't know her name yet, neither did I. That's my testimony. this is before the starting of the counting of the time of the year 1980. So we'll count it as the year 1980, but that's not known yet. It's year zero from my point of view, but she can't be there. So I don't have she can't be in my house. She can't be there. Donna Trump can't be there. She was there. So that's not the year zero. And what the year announced is 1980, that was until later. Let some time pass. Say, I don't know, a month, maybe a month after that. We could count the time from the year 1980. And then it goes forward after that. So I said something at the table to myself without moving my mouth. I was talking up with myself, saying, I am not, coming back. Yeah, I'm not ever going to alive again, because it was as small as it could be. I was in the body as small as it could be. It's from your point of view the size of a 3-year-old child. Yeah, but I was the Godhead. It's not a child, but it's why there is such a thing as a child, and it's that small. But I'm not as small as a baby, so you have that strange problem. So that was already said. I already said by myself that I'm done right there. I caught somebody in my house, and you're not allowed to be there. So I'm done. I'm done is known right there. I did move it with myself, but she didn't leave my house, and I killed my house, and it took me 45 years to kill my house. I actually don't have that expectation when I was sitting at the table and saying, I'm done. No, 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 no. That means Jesus didn't make it. Well, why not? Because some of that's not really under his control, because he's deceased to the penis. He doesn't have a penis. Jesus doesn't have a penis, and he didn't make it through my time here. So I have genitals on the Godhead deceased eternally, but then there's still Jesus. Yeah, he's still Jesus and Jesus Christ and Jesus Chrysler after I'm deceased out of genitals on the Godhead. And that means he doesn't have a place to be Jesus. Well, he's malicious to myself. Although he's not malicious to you, he has many flowery, nice things to say to the people. Yes, but he's not nice to me. He's malicious to me. And you can't be in genitals and be malicious. I'm in genitals and you suspect that I'm malicious. Well, you have the suspicions that I am malicious, but I'm in genitals. It's not malicious. It's evidence that I'm not malicious. If I'm malicious, I'm in heaven. I would be above heaven, would be malicious. It's not malicious here. But I've been pressured and charged and trespassed and punished, and I've seen confiscation. I've seen everything move around myself, accusation of myself being malicious. And while I am in genitals, I am not malicious. I cannot be. I am myself. And I don't have a way to pay for your suspicions that you think I'm malicious. Okay, what's new today? This brown package is new today. I found this at the doorstep. I just moved it before it occurred to me to use the camera to take a picture of it outside the front doorstep. And then this one right here, this is new today. And then this was here before, but I didn't open it yet. This is a bed that is not in use right now, and it's not for rent. Ever. Stay out of my way. I am come. Are you having mental capacity problems? Yes, but I am come to myself deceased. That means for you to have a mental problem, which you must, because there is more than one of you who is not myself. If there is more than one of you who is not myself, you have a mental problem. You do, because you are yourself. You don't have any way out of alive except for that you have problems because there's more than one of you who's not myself. Now say that to yourself. Now say that about everybody who's not yourself to yourself, one at a time, and don't forget every combination of themselves to each other. You have those problems built into that you are yourself in genitals. You cannot call upon myself that you're going to give me one problem to myself. And I am God deceased right here. You did kill my order. All of it. The whole thing. And you don't stop that you sent a set of bed sheets to a property in dispute. And I am not going to help you with that. Nobody's coming in this front door, and the way I'm going to stop you is that I'm going to make sure that I am deceased out of the door locking. To make sure you don't send some stranger out of you, just one stranger out of you, to teach me a lesson about what it's like to be you. But I'm not yourself, and it's not significant to anyone. Not even you. If you don't want to be in genitals, I am come. And you're not waiting for me, are you? You want to bust in through this front door? You want to talk to me about yourself? And you want to tell me to get out because I'm not yourself? You fit just fine through the front doorway, and you have a brand new set of sheets for that bed behind myself, right there. You'll just clear off that stuff, put it in the dumpster, and lay down and stay. You want to start that with me? I am using all of my order, the whole order. I slammed down the leverage. That you are not coming in here to start it with me, that you are yourself. I am